Alright, everyone. Hello and welcome. It is Sunday. It is the Snowbirds meeting room. I'm Shadow Spectre 11. And today, I'm going to go over the launch of the 3.23.0 Live. And then I also have the PTU, which is 3.23.1, which went live yesterday. I will be working on some footage for the F7A and get that in, and did some gameplay yesterday, some salvage gameplay in the live version, and it was fun. Enjoyed it. We still have some issues that are going on in 23 Live, but overall the main thing was the launch, and it went very, very well. I do have to say that. So give me one moment while I take care of this. Okay. Got that going. And if anybody has any questions, comments, please feel free. Let me know what's on your mind about 23.
Roger that, flight. I'm good.
And I'm loading in right now. I did take a little bit of a pitfall earlier trying to set up, but got it back working. And give me one moment. So if anybody has any comments or any type of questions, please feel free, talk to me, let me know what's on your mind, and we go from there. So, about the launch. As we all know, a lot of us were able to get in right away and set up after we got the patch, and they pulled it and they did it very well. But later on, as people started to get in, there was a queue, and that happened last year with 3.18. But this launch was very, very, very smooth for the size of it. And they were working on it all week to get it set up and straightened out. And I have to say, and there were some other people that have been in the game longer than me, and they said that it was the smoothest drop they've seen. We also got the Pulse, and it was a LTI and very, very affordable. Can't knock the price on that. was 25 bucks for an LTI. Can't beat that. 25 bucks war bond for an LTI token. In my 2 years of being in the game, I've never seen one that low of a price. There was, of course, the mule and also the STV, but this one I've never seen one at the price of 25 bucks. Can't complain about that. Give me a moment. Let's see. Yeah, it's working. Okay. It's gonna take me a minute to get in there. If anybody wants to join me in the Snowbirds meeting room, please feel free. Come on in, talk to me, tell me what's up, give me your thoughts on the launch of 23. And now there have been some leaks in SC Tracker and some things flying around on Reddit and all that. And give me a moment. Yeah, I'm in my medical gown because I crashed. So. I took a little bit of a tumble. Hey, what's up, Kinzer? How you doing, man? Give me a moment. I want to check something. There's quite a... Oh, they are already. We currently have a small 3.2, 3.1 build in assessment for release on the PTU today. Yeah, I'm having coffee too. Man, less than 24 hours and they already got a 3.2, 3.1, and they are now putting in a small build assessment. Wow. They are all over this one. When I got into this one yesterday, just to check it out, there was some things in there talking about fixing the ship. Repair. And that is pretty cool. Give me one moment. Somebody's sending me a friend request. Billy's Brew. Okay. So with that, hopefully I got all my armor back. Yes. So what are your thoughts about Kinzer? What are your thoughts about the launch? You've been a long-time player. rough this morning. Okay. Like I said, I was in here earlier, and she took a bit of a tumble. Hey, Miss Peaches, how you doing? She's still settling out for me right now. Getting a lot of graphic stoppages right now. Not exactly sure what's going on with it. I'm going to throw some on here. You'll be okay. And it's catching up. Okay, got arms, core, backpack, all right. Well, I'm not really going to be carrying anything that much here, so not good. My game crashed hard yesterday and kept getting a 30K when I was logging into servers only to be stuck in a loading screen indefinitely. When that happens, Miss Peaches, bring up the console. I'll show you. So when you get stuck in a loading screen, you can bring this up, hit the tilde key, and type in quit, and that will bring you out of the game totally. Then when you go back in, go to Arena Commander and go into an online free flight. Just go in there for a hot second and come back out, and then go to the PU and it should connect you. Welcome back. Okay, so got my armor on. So they're talking about the Retaliator has modularity. Also, the Polaris is now in Urkel. Hello.
Howdy, how's it going?
All right, how you doing?
Good.
And from what I see so far, since this is a PTU, they're already putting in an update, a .1. They did that in less than. Okay, I'll give that a shot later. Thanks. You're welcome. I mean, I have to do that to connect a lot because sometimes I can't get in on the first try. So what I end up doing is doing the quick Arena Commander thing, and then I connect after that. Oh, come on. Doors are so rude. There we go. All right. So, what's up, Tom?
Not a lot. Enjoying a good day.
I hear you. Okay, so in these patch notes, They did say they fixed the rock. Um, and also in this, they're saying there's gameplay of damage. You can repair damaged components. Now, I'm gonna take a look at my inventory because supposedly we're supposed to get a updated multi-tool. So I'm going to take a quick look. So I don't know if this is going to be a viable thing. I have no idea at this point. But when I get into the ship, I'm going to check and see. Give me a moment. No, I don't want those hits. Okay, so I'm not going to carry any weapons or stuff like that. I'm going to go get in the C2 and take a look and see if the engineering console is in there. Now, Fire said that the engineering console was in the C2 in 23.0, which the engineering gameplay is in Arena Commander. So well, trams are running good. So we'll find out if there's more stuff going on with this. But if they're dropping patches like this, because this, I did notice that the Invictus signage is now in this patch instead of the 23.0. So this will probably come the day before Invictus. I can't say for sure. But the patch notes for this one were pretty extensive. There was a lot of fixes in this patch. So and it may be another 3 gigabyte update. I don't know. I have no idea. We'll see.
Now arriving.
But I will be in the PU a little bit later so I can get some footage of the F7A. And for those that have not done any of the overdrive missions, to get the armor for the Xenothreat armor, you have to complete all of the overdrive missions before the Xenothreat event, which will come after Invictus, from what Jake Acapella said. So there's time to do them. They are very time extensive, but they're fun missions. They're fun to do. Okay, let's pull a quick ship. Oh, yeah, I was gonna pull the C2.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Have you talked about the bed logging not being in dispatch?
Not yet. There is a problem with it with certain ships.
Your insurance claim
It
has
works
been sent.
for the 600i. It doesn't work in the cutter and things like that. There are some solo missions that you could probably do with the overdrive, but it's better to do it with a group of people because it'll go faster, especially the first five. And there's one that you must do. You have to get the mission and fly, and then go take on the incursion, and you have to do it you have to get the mission yourself. You can't share it out, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. What can I tell you? Let's see. Okay, that one's there. Let me get so Tone, as a longtime player, how did you feel about the launch of 23?
Actually, it was not bad. It was better than a lot of the ones that have come in the past, even the Forbidden one. And short of it having some full server issues, it worked out pretty good. It's playable.
The one thing that I kind of knew that there was going to be a queue because of the influx. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But for that to happen and people still able to get in without any issues, I haven't heard of anybody not being able to get in, and that's a big plus because that was a travesty last year.
A little bit.
A little bit, nothing. That was a big one. So I found it to be very, very smooth for my 2 years of playing. The only massive issue that I had was last year with
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
318. Other than that, I've never had a problem with a patch dropping.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
I have noticed on this patch that high population density areas like towns, cities, and battlefields tend to
Lag a bit?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
And there are some changes that have been made to various elevators and ships. For instance, the reclaimer,
Mm-hmm.
instead of having a scroll panel like you do in an elevator, you now pulls up something similar to your gun selection.
Yes.
You have to rotate around and actually find the floor you want to go to, and it's still a little bit glitchy.
Yeah, that I've encountered that as well. Go ahead.
Yeah. The personal elevator from the command deck of the reclaimer, you got to know how to use it, otherwise it will not work for you. You have to bring it up, open it, select it, run in, then you can go down. If you get lucky enough for the game to catch up.
I got caught on the elevator a few times. You know, because I don't use the front one, I go to the back.
Yep.
And it's fast. It's
The freight elevator's moving out. It's
Yeah.
way up. That's correct.
It is very fast compared to what it used to be. And it was a little jaunting at first because usually it's like kind of slow, but and they still got to work on the C2. But yeah, you're right. Oh, it's showing an engineering section on the C2. Ooh. Very nice.
I have another question.
Shoot.
All right. While I'm at Crusader,
Yeah.
did they add any ships to the to the Crusader showroom,
Um,
or do you want me to go look
the
while I'm
the
here?
the C1 and the A1 are now buyable there. That's the only place you can get them.
All right. I was just checking since I was in the immediate vicinity.
Yeah, no worries. I did find that when they dropped patch notes, they said those two were going to be available, but you have to. The only place you can get them is there. Okay, so there is parts that you can pull. They did implement this in the C2. So we should see the console working now. And some of the doors to the C2 are staying open. And there is another area. Fire was telling me about this yesterday. And there is the console. Very nice.
Oh, off topic,
Yeah,
but
go
funny just the same. When you go to take a drink,
Uh-huh.
press the first mouse button and it will throw it.
Mm-hmm.
That is funny.
I have encountered that. I have encountered that. So this is here. Let's see. So let's get in the pilot seat and turn on the power and see what we got. Yeah, you guys don't actually hear me playing the Star Citizen music very often. And I forgot to turn my music off.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on.
Okay, so let's take a step back and check this console. Okay, so it's still showing low power. Status low power.
Has anyone pulled out their Carrick yet to see if it's all functional? See if things have changed?
That hasn't. They're going to do the Retaliator first,
Okay.
which
Just checking.
is supposed to be in this. The modularity for that is supposed to be in here, so I'm going to Lorville to see if I can purchase one and check it out.
Well, I've got one. Oh, never mind. You're talking about the Tyson, the other one.
Yeah, the Retaliator, that's the only one that has it in this patch, so they have the modules in it.
Okay.
But I'm going to take a faster ship over there. Good. Yeah, go ahead.
The bed log feature should work in the Carrick since it has an onboard spawn point.
Systems off.
Yes.
Just saying. So what I'm going to do is get mine out and see if it works. Before I set my spawn point on it, I'm going to see if it works. And I'm going to set my spawn point on it and see if it's functional then. That way I have a and/or situation.
So here is the showing of the inside of the Hercules. Component access, engineering, cargo bay. That is so nice. I love that. Okay, so let me go and get a smaller ship.
docking collar on the Carrack is now labeled.
Hmm. That's new. Hey, Super, what's up? There is an issue with the ramp access for the C2. Doesn't work. That's not good. Nope, that's not good at all. Well, I'm going to store this ship anyway. Up. I just encountered a server error, so that could be why. Doing a recovery. So, yes, on Urkel, the Polaris is now on Urkel, so you can check out all the cool stuff on it. And they also put in the statistics for the specs in SC Tracker, where you can actually see the specs of the ship. And then they were showing the Retaliator cargo module, basic module, and stuff like that. So, and a new MPUV 1T, plus the Ursa, which everyone is calling the NURSA. And then you've got some new paints coming out. And they also showed no interior. The Saber Firebird is in the files of this one. And I don't know if I'm going to recover from this one. But the Saber Raven is now a gold standard. So when they bring that variant out, we'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. But right now I'm stuck. So we'll see what's going on. But any other things that you got going on? Tone in PU?
No, I was going to do some cargo running today to see if that was still viable as a profit margin. Did another run last night in the Carrack and not Carrack, the Reclaimer. Just salvaging the Corvette without stripping it is good for about 300K.
Right.
They changed the crates a little bit. I think it's just a reskin, but they still jump around a lot when you start stacking them.
Yeah.
So be prepared for that. That and the keys being moved around a little bit kind of has me thrown, but beyond that, I'm good.
Well, there's in the keybinds for this, they are going to separate the nav and SCM. Whoa, okay. I don't know how I got into this, but now I am dying and falling. I've been
Probably
relocated.
fell through a crack in the matrix.
I think the ship was being pulled, and I just bit the dust. So I'm going to just die.
I've also noticed that there's a mix of functional elevator panels that have the new F function and a mix of the older ones where they don't. The Carrick does not have the new updates. It's still the old style that's functional that we're used to. I prefer that, but that's just me.
Well, they said that it's going to take time to do all the stuff that they wanted, because all the ships have not been mapped for the interior, the mini map and stuff like that.
Correct.
They said they were gonna. They're still working on it.
Yeah, the Carrick does not have the mini map.
Oh, it doesn't.
No, it does not.
Interesting.
Yes. The
'Cause-
Reclaimer does, almost annoyingly so. But I'm thinking they're going to use that ship more as a profit-making machine than the Carrick itself, because it's basically a running hospital with a large capacity loading area and cargo hold. So basically all it is
Mm,
right now.
yeah, pretty much at this point in time.
And they were also last night talking about making Pyro littler, bringing everything closer together.
Yeah, I heard about that. That's been out there for a minute, and I wish they wouldn't.
Well, I hear where you're at. They have to placate to their base,
Yeah,
because if you can't make it to the next star system, a new player is going to jump in over there and immediately get frustrated because he can't get nowhere.
but the thing is too, and this is something that the community really needs to understand and realize. They basically set this up to be a certain size for entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
But the thing is, and I don't want to limit people personally. I wouldn't want to limit somebody for not going to Pyro. But if you're a new player, you need to be in Stanton for a little bit before you walk over there.
Now I have a light suggestion.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know how certain games, pick one, the MMOs and leveling games have level caps that you have to reach in order to get progress to the next area?
Yeah,
There's going to be ways around that, of course, but if you had to have so many hours in the game to progress to Pyro, that way they knew you had at least a basic understanding of the physics of the game and how to survive. Then
Yeah.
you jump over there. It's at your peril,
right.
not at their lack of being able to deal with your inability.
It's like I say, I personally wouldn't do it jumping over there right off the bat. But I've played for so long that, yeah, it's okay. But when a person first gets into SC, they really need to flesh out more of the new player experience, which they've been working on, and they need to put it in all of the areas in Stanton to get started. But if somebody wants to take that risk and go over to Pyro, they need to have one there too.
Yeah.
So it gives them the option. It gives them the option. And I think
like
that's what they would do. At least I would if I was developing the game. I would give everybody a fair chance to go wherever they wanted, and give them the opportunity to do the new player experience in that area, because each one is going to be different. You got to have that option. That's just me, though.
All right. I'm parked in the middle of nowhere. Made sure that I was far enough away, and I'm still in a no-fire zone.
Check your weapons.
Good day.
Well,
See if they work.
I'm in a weapons free.
Of course.
Oh,
Please check with the
duh.
terminals.
All right. Yep. But it's showing the symbol is up on my HUD as no fire zone.
Yeah, that's supposed to be fixed.
Okay.
But look and try your weapons. Go into SCM and see if your weapons work in that area.
I am. That's where I'm headed. I gotta get to it.
Now, what were you saying, Shaved, about the Carrick? What? What about the Carrick? Okay. I didn't hear what Tone had mentioned about it. He said that the mini map is not in it, and some of the elevators are not updated to the new system.
Tram now leaving the station. Stand clear of the doors.
I'm going to try this again. But it looks like the Starlifter has an issue with the front ramp. But I'm going over to Lorville, see if I can check out the Retaliator. Good thing updates coming soon for Invictus launch week. Yeah, they dropped this really quick. And I'm glad they put it into PTU for all backers to check
Now
out.
arriving.
Okay. The turrets work.
Was there an issue with the turrets in the Carrick?
No, sir. I was making sure that I was outside of the no fire zone.
Okay, so they are firing now.
They are fired.
Yeah. So I encountered that before when it in the EPTU where the icon was there, but it and see, I'm in a no fire zone right now, a no combat zone, and there's no icon. Excuse me. There's no icon showing that it's an armistice zone on Area 18. Interesting. I probably will not be able to purchase this ship because I don't have the money for it. So,
How much is it?
oh, I don't know.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
But this is EPTU, so it. I'm going to take a faster ship over there. Okay, that one is locked up. Okay, kiosks are very slow in responding. This one is still locked up. Interesting. Okay, I'm getting weird stuff now. I might be getting another server error. Yeah. It recovered pretty fast though.
know this isn't viable to a lot of people, but when I came into the game last night, I forgot to plug my joystick in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And Helen, what up there?
Hello.
And I plugged it in mid game and it worked. Usually I have to log completely out and come back in for that.
That's pretty good.
Yes.
But they still have issues to work out with sticks. There are no. Your default worked?
Yes.
That's interesting. Up. Yep, server error. Saw that it was. I had a feeling it was coming. Now, this is weird. What stick do you have? The X52?
The X 3D Pro, I guess. I forget what it is. It's got the throttle and all that crap.
Logitech.
X52 Pro.
Yeah, X52 Pro. That's what I have. And that you plugged in off,
Mid-game.
on the fly.
Yep.
And it worked. Interesting.
Yes, I rather liked it, in fact.
Yeah, I bet. Because usually, and I'm going to say this, when we started doing work with 23, none of our sticks worked. We had to remap everything.
Wow.
And there was no default settings. So when you got in, you had no controls until you mapped them.
Wow.
And that's weird.
I'll take it.
Yeah, it works for you. So what's up, Mr. Joker? Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you. I'm tired. She got me worn out.
Yeah, she wore you out, huh? So, what other things were you excited about? I know it's exciting, but what things did you find, Mr. Joker, that?
To be honest, I haven't even played it yet.
What do you mean you haven't played it?
When I got on, it was probably like 5 minutes, and I had to do stuff with my son. So today is my official day. I would get a chance to dig into it.
Mm-hmm.
But when I first got on, all I was doing was just upgrading my ships,
Yeah.
and then it's I didn't even do a mission or anything like that yet. To
Okay.
be honest.
Yeah. I didn't do any box missions or anything like that yet. I went out with Miss Charmy yesterday, and we did some salvage in the reclaimer, and it worked pretty well. It worked pretty well. In this new update that they put out now,
The PTU. All right.
yeah, they're separating the keybinds for nav and SCM. So I haven't looked at that yet, but right now I'm in a server error. It's recovering. So let's see.
I think by the time I got back, I was in jail, and I just logged out. I don't know, because my son was playing with it. I don't know what he did.
Uh-oh.
Oh, come on. That's just when it gets good.
So when I got home, well, this morning it was about 12 or something. I was in jail.
Mm-hmm.
So I got out and just went back to the station, and I got out, but I didn't really even play yet. So
Okay.
we'll see what happens. Right now, I'm loading into the PTU.
Well, what do you think about what did you think about the launch? What were your thoughts? Because I know you didn't get a chance to get right on it. You had to wait in the queue.
my prediction is like was every other one. Like it's gonna, a lot of people is logging on, and it was overwhelmed. The servers were overwhelmed, so it's like that every year.
And we recovered. Very nice. About a 2 minute.
Warning, you are blocking an active flight bay. Please vacate the vicinity.
Welcome
And they
to
said
the
they was working
ASOP
on
vehicle retrieval
the
system.
recovery, right, or the dispatch.
What, server recovery? Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah. And I've had two so far, and this server is running at 16 to 15, and it worked very well. Uh,
Yeah. Are you trying Vulcan or the regular?
I'm not trying Vulcan yet. I'm gonna probably do that later today. We'll see.
Please visit us again.
Um,
Goodbye.
right now, I'm trying to get over to Lorville so I can see how much a retaliator is, because they've updated it and
Hmm.
they put the modularity in, so I want to check it out. But they're also talking about they got some other things in here, and I want to see that as well, like damage gameplay and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to do right now and check it out. But Vulcan, like I say, I will.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
I just want to take a look at this and see. Pay a fine. It can stay there. I'm not worried about that one right now.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Hangar 6.
Please visit us again.
But like I say, I expected a queue because of the influx.
Mm.
But as far as like um, people being locked out on the first entry and stuff like that, I was happy to see that as many of you as I know did not have a problem with that. Hello, somebody came in.
That shave.
What happened?
What's up,
What's
man?
up,
Uh,
man? What up?
I'm just throwing some ice on this leg.
Mm.
oh, you doing that two step?
Yes, sir.
Mm.
All right, gentlemen. I have news.
Shoot.
All right, on the Carrack, you cannot bed log whether you are spawning to the ship or not. It's not a selection. I
There's
even
a lot
tried
of
it in the med bed.
a lot of bedlog issues with various ships.
Well, yeah,
uh,
just go there with it.
I was just gonna say the bedlog button is not
Showing up.
visible like on gosh, the Sulin cutter.
I know that hampers my salvage plate because I like to just stay out there, log off,
Yeah.
log on, and just hang out till my ship is full.
Right. But the vulture's working. I find if sometimes you can get it to show up if you look around where the bed highlights and then right click your mouse, and sometimes it'll show up.
Oh,
But that's rare
Try that.
occasions.
Crusader Industries. A journey.
You are clear to launch.
Systems
Two
on.
ships I mentioned, I could not get it to work in.
Though I know there was the cutter was one.
Yeah.
Mm.
I was gonna use the heck out of that. Doing some box missions and whatever.
So
And
there's one thing I want to look at before I jump out of here. Okay, keybinds for switching to nav mode and stuff like that. Cycle master modes. They said they separated them. So I'm not sure what they are. Let me just go into advanced. Let's go to movement. They said they changed it.
Yeah, I just tried it again. The option in the get up scroll menu is not there. Oh well. Now we know.
Okay, master mode cycle. Oh, okay. You can set two keys. Set master mode to nav and then set master mode to SEM, so you can separate them if you want. That's nice.
I'm gonna try
I
box.
got mine on the same trigger because it's the same thing. It's basically by the time you need to get out of nav, you just hit the trigger
Right.
and it's straight to the other.
Mm-hmm. Jump drive. Okay. So I'll mess around with that later. Okay. Make sure that I gotta open that. Okay, here we go. So I'm heading to Lorville, see how much the Retaliator is.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Joker, you got a retaliator? Play.
Yeah. You know
You got the modules out.
they do.
Yep, the modules, the cargo module, and well, the base, and hold on, and there we go with these doggone.
So you saying I have to go to the website and do it. It's fine.
I will be so glad when they fix this to where certain things don't keep conflicting with your settings, because that is so annoying. I'm going to be honest about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mr. Joker, they're saying that you have a cargo module and a base module for the Retaliator. So
They should team up with Game Glass.
they have something going on with Game Glass.
Like, official sponsor, like, or, how Toby does theirs.
Mm-hmm.
Get more people to try to use that if they're just using keybinds.
Yeah, I have to go through that. I've been making one of my own, and I'll tell you, it is rough making a Game Glass shard.
Is it?
Yeah. With all the different things that you could put on one shard, then you make another one to have. You can separate them, but man, you talk about some serious work involved with that to
It'd be
get
neat.
everything to work. Yeah, go ahead.
If on each shard you could have a button that you push and it goes to like your next page.
They do have that.
Oh, they do. Nice.
Yeah, but you have to have multiple. You can have like multiple tablets, or you can
Right.
switch it on the one. I think I haven't tried it. Oops.
I have a question.
Shoot.
When you're navigating in smaller ships and you're rotating, turning, and so on, when you yaw left and right, does the ship kind of lurch and roll a little bit?
Depends on the sensitivity, but yeah.
Okay, because the big ones, they're all over they sloppy. Now,
Your you got to remember too, the flight characteristics have changed
How about that?
dramatically.
Quantum travel engaged.
So where's the stuff for this ship at? Is
Landing gear above.
What do you mean?
the modules for it.
I'm going to Lorville right now to see.
I was about to say, did you have to buy them on the store? Hope not.
Well, like I said, it may come
Quantum travel
with the ship. Like I say, I don't know. But they said that the cargo modules are and the basic modules are there. And somebody did videos on them already. So
They did raise the price of the base box missions to 5,000.
yeah,
That
They-
was kind of nice.
yeah, they kicked it up. There's and also there's certain ones that are like 13K, I think.
Wow. It's not bad. Are they multiples like pick up 3, drop off 3 kind of thing?
Probably.
Oh. Yeah, it's not worth it. That time investment is just not worth it.
Well, that's why I do cargo and the box mission at the same time.
Ooh, I like that thought.
I mean, I really haven't done it in the PU yet because I've been trying stuff out, but that's basically going to be my money maker to get started again.
Box missions?
Yeah, I do box missions, I do cargo runs at the same time, and then I took the reclaimer out yesterday, made a little money with that. But I'm gonna run the vulture and do that, and then build up.
This might be a little bit large for where I like the fact that the ship slows down when you put the landing gear down.
Mm-hmm.
You can use it for brakes.
Yeah. You can also turn that off too. So.
Yeah,
Hello.
probably.
Good morning.
Better.
Morning, how's it going, man?
What's up?
Good. Hey, Joker.
How you doing, man?
Good.
You better come in there and take care of that business with Mr. Joker.
Yes, I am.
Ready. Ain't gonna be long though.
You gotta handle that business, sir.
What up, Dire? I'm over here trying to launch this PTU real quick.
All right, I'm gonna go. Meet me at Referral 1 space station.
Crow one. Alright.
Are you gonna bring your Mercury? So you could store it and put it out.
Yeah.
All right.
They really
And
need
I'll-
that landing gear.
He has
I'll
been
go
trying
ahead
to
and-
get that. He's been trying to get that red
Hey,
paint.
hey.
What?
Trying to put myself on blast out there. Oh, what's wrong with you?
You just want the paint. Lord have
What's wrong
mercy.
with you, Shadow? What's wrong with you, man?
I ain't said nothing, man. Everybody knows that you want the paint. Ain't nothing wrong
Mother's
with that.
Day. It's Mother's Day.
It's Mother's Day. You just want the red paint. Come on. My goodness. Ain't
Come on, man.
Ain't nobody saying nothing bad.
That's why you laughing.
Oh
That's why he laughing.
I ain't doing nothing bad. You just want to paint. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
I see how I'm gonna work the system again. See, I blame Shadow for doing this to me.
What?
Actually, no. Yeah, you and Shay got me doing that.
Doing what?
Buying these all these lifetime insurances and doing crazy.
There ain't nobody. Don't be blaming us for that. Come on, man.
I already bought like four of them. I was like,
What?
I'm ready.
The pulse.
Hmm.
Oh my lord.
He's been busy.
Got to get where he can. I
I'm
was like, woo.
I'm gonna say this. In the two and a half, it's been about 2.5, close to 2.5 years. I've never seen one that price.
Yeah, so I was like, man, something good's coming. So I'm like, I'm trying to be prepared.
Oh man, these guys are
Quantum
all
travel
over me.
complete.
Dude, if I could get the pirate cat to be lifetime, that'd be great.
Oh lord.
I'm like, man, why can't I work the system on that one, man? I was like, man, come on, man. That's a red and black paint right there. You can't go wrong with that bad boy.
Mm-hmm.
Got a little skull on the side of it. I'm ready.
Oh lord, gotta have a skull now. Oh my goodness.
It's
Don't
just bad. It's only 6 months. That's what I'm trying to understand. Why is that so much and it's only 6 months? I'm
don't
trying to understand it.
don't let Devad hear that because he'll be begging for that paint now.
Mhm. When I first seen it, I was like, "Ooh." That's when I melted. That's when I melted the MSR. I was like, ooh, you see that?
Oh lord.
Then I looked, I was like, 6 months I got played, bro. I'm like, what are we doing? To be so much 6 months, you can't even do the hustle thing to get it
The
unlimited.
upgrade, yeah. That
It doesn't make any sense to me.
These Adagio holding guys are following me. I don't like that.
who?
The salvage area over at Michael 1.
Mm. Oh,
My
you.
question is, Shadow, how's the black
Travel
market getting all these stuff
engaged.
to unlimited lifetime?
How's the what?
Black market. The black market got all these ships lifetime.
Oh, the gray market.
Mm-hmm.
They're all CCU'd ships.
They're CCU'd. Yeah.
Like all the good ships are like lifetime. It's like, wait, crazy?
Yeah, but people CCU'd them and then they put them out there.
Quantum travel complete.
Okay, we're gonna go down here and see how much this ship is.
What should be looking at you?
It's the Retaliator.
Oh,
Because I know it went up in price. I'm going in here to check out, see if if the modules are actually purchasable, or does it already have it on the ship? Hello,
Yeah, well,
what's up, Zan?
not much. Enjoying my eye and testing it out with the VHRT.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yep.
How's that working out?
I'll figure out in a moment. I mean, it can two-shot a FA7
Really?
or F7A. Well, one shot and the shield's gone. So
Well, it's supposed to wipe out a fighter. That's what the ship is designed for.
All right, going in and out of the local area. Habitats on the planet side is a little wonky. The F function on some of the doors doesn't really quite cut it.
It takes a minute for it to settle out. I mean, I've gotten stuck inside of a hab trying to get out, and you basically have to wait for it.
Yep.
But you'll hear the sound, but the door won't open. That's just the server trying to catch up with your actions.
I got it.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Okay, I came over here earlier trying to get ahead of the game a little bit, and I went to go land and I exploded. So I was like, oh, well, that's not a good thing. So I think I'm going to just get impounded this time, because I'm not getting a marker over at Lorville.
On my way there.
All right, when you get there, if you can you log on to my server? I'm actually in the middle of a mission.
Will do.
So I think I'm going to do the impound thing this time. Because I brought the sand talk over here to check the gear and see if they fixed it in here, and I wiped out. So now any other time I'd be maybe trying to
That went well for the first mission.
up there. it
There,
is.
yours is 891, right?
What was that?
Your last year, your name on your diary.
Dire Wolf. I'm on my. It's gonna be on my alt account, so it's Dire Wolf 39.
Okay, I'm going to let this play for a hot second. The grace period has expired and you've been relocated. Oh. How kind of you.
Did they change anything in jail?
And I
that
got
y'all
a
know of?
crime stat for that. Yeah, go ahead. Say again?
Did they change anything in jail that y'all know of?
No. There's been really no changes from 22 on that as far as I know.
Sleep with your back to the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Don't drop the show. Whatever you do, don't drop it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I sent it to you there.
So basically, I mean, everybody's impression of 23 so far has been favorable, except for some issues that we've all come across as we go along. So,
All right. Did it?
oh,
Yeah, I sent it.
expo halls will be turned on after the new build is released
Interesting.
for the PTU. Nice.
What?
So tomorrow, the next day?
No, today. They're dropping it today.
Oh, it's
You said
Dire
tonight?
Wolf. It's Dire Wolf 49. I'm sorry.
49.
So what was it that were dropping?
They're the PTU for all backers. You will be able to go into the expo halls.
Ah, yeah. I'm just gonna wait. Can't be asked to download that much just to look at a hole and then uninstall it once I'm done.
All right then.
I'm going to check it out. I got to. Can't help it. Can't help it.
the hell are my
Can't help
targets?
myself.
Right? I'm a fool for nobody else.
Where's
I
my
can't see
piano
where my
at?
targets are. This is really annoying.
The package missions seem to be functioning as promised. Pick box up, drop box off, get paid.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yes, very much so.
Okay, let's get my crime stat taken care of, please. There we go. Always got to cough up some money somewhere in this game. Let's see.
Oh yeah, me and some friends already got up to like 238,000
Nice.
from 30,000
good.
to that. That was
Yeah, that's
one
good.
Ghost Hollow trip.
Oh, nice.
Good job, man. So has Ghost Hollow changed?
I don't.
Not really. It gives you like the 100 and what is it, like 150,000.
Okay.
They need to put one more kiosk in here in New Deal. 2 is good, but one more wouldn't hurt.
Yeah. There isn't one in the back, right? I don't
Let
think.
me take a quick walk back there, but no, I don't see one. They could.
Oh, well,
They could just add one more. It wouldn't hurt. You go.
found an annoying bug. It only showed me one of my targets.
How rude.
And now the other two, I'm basically gonna lose this mission because it's just not showing me where they are. Not even if I go into the map, it still doesn't have a marker.
Whoa. The Retaliator is 7 mil.
Really?
It seems probably
It's cheaper than that.
about right.
Say again, Shay.
Said it probably seems about right.
Yeah.
One for its
Especially,
DPS, and then 2 now it's versatility.
yeah, that they're like updating it so it has the modularity
Yeah.
that they've been
How much?
showcasing lately.
Yep.
What all are they putting in it?
You
Cargo
can
module
customize it.
and a basic.
All right, the cargo module. How much actual cargo can it carry?
That I don't know.
Doesn't it like double the amount it currently has, or something like that?
From 2 to 4?
Whatever it is, yeah. I don't think it's a lot, but maybe less than a Connie.
I mean, that's not the easiest ship to fly.
Which one? The Retaliator?
Once you get used to it.
Retaliator.
Well, I'm gonna find out right now.
All right, good deal.
Fly it like you would with a real plane. You cannot go sideways. You have to bank and then turn.
But that's the way it should be. You
Yep.
know? To be fair. Because in Atmo, that's the way you would have to fly a ship. In space is a different story. In Atmo, you do have to roll a little bit and bank.
Alright, Joker, where are you at?
I mean, you can use your
18.
rudders and stuff, but
Waiting for the
Welcome
train.
to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
okay, let's pull this.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
And let's go down and check it.
Ah, okay. From the old post back in the day, like 2 years ago, they said that the cargo space of that thing would add 20 standard cargo units of freight.
Okay.
I don't see that being worth it. But that's just me.
And is also going to be a dropship version of it.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
Well, you
deal
gotta
with the
put somewhere.
drop ship.
the dropship version of it should be very useful, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's such tanky a ship in the first place.
Yes. I lawn darted mine 5 times in the same flight. And it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, you can just fly straight in, poke the nose in the ground, and there you go.
Landing gears are pretty sturdy too. Then again, it's supposed to be an old era spacecraft, so that's why it flies like shit. Because it's one of the first spacecrafts.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay, we do have it showing
It was
the
also-
docking collar now.
Before shield technology was a thing, which is why it's so heavy. Because it's actually just kitted out with fucking slabs of metal.
Elevator buttons are showing up.
See that?
Part of the vulture grid isn't working.
Ah, that's normal.
Like on the ejection, SU ejection port, that wall that runs down towards the ramp isn't lit up.
Yeah, that's pretty normal. You do 2 cargo runs and it normally breaks.
Yeah.
Okay, there's your docking collar.
That's going to be useful for that ship.
And this is the base model. There are no torpedoes in here.
Really? Oh, that's going to disappoint some people.
Turrets.
Oh, also an interesting thing. If you think that you can do the old style of Eclipse flyby bombing, have fun. Because they'll shoot the missile down.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I'm
Get
gonna
away
be
nice
side.
and close, huh?
This is the
The
base.
AI's
On the,
This is the
Okay.
base
AI
model.
What's up? Big deal.
That's where the torpedoes would be, right?
Yeah.
On the side.
So
Yep.
you have to manually load it, or is it just not on that model?
It's not on this model.
Not available.
are you talking about the torpedoes on the Eclipse 2 Idris?
Basically, if you fired anything with the torpedoes, they'll if they have turret gunners, they will start shooting it.
Okay. Well, I mean, because I was just doing an Arlington Idris with another org right now, and I was in my Eclipse. 2 out of 3, 2 hit. 1 did get shot, but I got up pretty close, around maybe 3. So, but I usually do that. I usually just go in around 3.5 or 3 and just let it go.
You are clear to launch.
Yep. Now, when you can't boom and zoom as fast past
Oh,
things,
yeah.
I tend to slow that down.
Yeah, the Retaliator is one of my favorite ships because of how it's designed.
B-17 bomber.
Yeah, pretty much.
Thank you.
A lot of extra fins stacked on it.
Yeah.
It
I
only
was
adds to the cool factor.
Yeah. I was watching that some more video pics of the Polaris flybys. Outside looks pretty nice. Does anybody know at the top of your head on the Polaris original concepts? Did it have a point defense system or no point defense system?
It probably did who knows, man? I mean, only the older backers would know right off the top of their heads. Maybe I don't know.
I mean, so much
But it
could have
makes
changed anyway.
sense. It makes sense to have it though for that
Right.
ship.
I mean, then I can argue with a lot of ships that it makes sense to have. A lot of cargo haulers would benefit from a point defense system. A lot of fuel tankers, for example. Dropships, I would actually say, possibly also should have like a tiny version of point defense.
Well, if you're a dropship, yes, you need point defense because you're dropping into a hostile zone.
Yep.
Hold up, there on wire, switching my paint fluid.
Alright.
Taking these paints off.
It's so funny that now I'm being too stingy about paying the fast track on getting your ship back. But because I only have like 200,000.
Okay.
When you're salvaging, it can start disintegrating 2 parts or more at once.
Yeah, I noticed that in the reclaimer,
Yeah,
which is kind of cool.
yeah.
Makes it a little bit faster. Actually, the Retaliator flies much better.
That's good.
Good to know.
She flies like she's supposed to fly in Atmo.
Impressive.
And in space, she flies like she's supposed to fly. You turn the stick.
Yeah, that's just a major thing you need to remember. Bank, then turn, not turn, then bank.
Right.
Fly like a helicopter.
Well, I mean, fighter jets too.
Yeah, you're right. That's how I fly the X-wing craft that they've got in the game.
Oh, you mean the Scorpius?
Yeah. I forget a lot of the names of the ships if I'm not in them a lot.
Oh, that's like one of my babies, so...
Oh, I hear you now. Okay.
Both because I'm normally a turret pilot and... well, turret gunner, so... that's definitely one of my favorites.
I hear you. Nothing wrong with that.
So on this server that I've been in, I've had 2 recoveries, and they were pretty short. About one for 2 minutes and one for maybe 3 minutes.
All right, guys.
Nice
Cold
rec-
suits are a thing. Sorry to interrupt.
No, what were you saying? Go ahead.
Cold suits, cold atmosphere suits are going to be a thing in this patch.
Oh yeah.
So you've had 2 recoveries.
Yeah, and they were pretty short. They weren't very long at all. I mean, when they first started working on it,
I'm alright.
it would take forever. But
Alrighty.
Wasn't that considered a 30K at one point?
Yes, you would actually disconnect. So with the replication layer split, you would get the server error, and you'd have to wait it out. When they first started, it would take like 20 minutes to 45 minutes. As they've progressed, it's gotten down to sometimes you'll get one for a minute and a half, sometimes you'll get one less than that, and sometimes you may get one. The most that I've had is 3 minute,
Oh, that's cool.
and it keeps you right where you are. So that's the main thing.
All right, I have an update on the mini map of the Carrack. It finally popped up.
So it was running slow.
It's just really slow.
Yes, Dyer.
Oh no. Just clear my throat.
Oh. Understood.
Well, I'm happy on the PTU. They actually fixed the inventory on the ships where you could actually see the ship.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you noticed that when you configure your ship with their componency, it was always blurred out so far in the 323, but with the PTU one, it's not blurred. That they actually fixed it.
And the card, you mean?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
good.
can see like what weapons you put on there, and even the paint that you put on there. It's on there fixed. So I guess that's gonna be coming down the line, I guess.
In the Moby glass, yeah.
I guess you're gonna be starting to really pump out the gold passes on the ships. So far, we got what, two? We got the Saber, and then we got the um on the Retaliator.
Well, some of the ships have already been gold passed, but I mean, you got 200 ships to do that to. It's going to take a minute.
Oh yeah. I wonder how much. I mean, I'm thinking they will, but the modules for the Retaliator, you think they're going to be for Invictus? Available to purchase, in other words.
This is an Invictus patch.
No, that's what I'm saying. That you think like with real money you're able to purchase it.
Probably.
Hmm.
I'm gonna get the combat variant of the Raptor.
Combat variant Raptor. What?
Oh. Shave wants the sweeper and go around shooting people so he can get their stuff. I don't know. Shave.
Sweep up the loot.
Sweep up the loot.
They didn't tell you, Super. The armament for the sweeper is going to be actually tasers, so you can knock them out and grab whatever you want.
Ooh, I like that.
There we go.
My God.
They don't have a gun in Star Citizen to actually like knock out people and not kill them, right?
You just hit them.
Oh. Oh, Joker, I see you're going to be landing soon, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be at Hangar 6, Buck. Where you gonna come towards you? Let me clear my throat.
I thought the same thing.
All right, I want to be in Hangar 8, and go ahead and store your Mercury. So when you grab it, you just put it in local storage, and then you could just go ahead and put the paint on there.
Okay, so far I did go on the The C2 and the engineering gameplay is set up for the C2.
Oh, nice.
So you can pull the little fuses or whatever and stuff like that.
Nice.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Oh wow. When the other player ship widgets show up, now they have names under them, or the minimum of names, numbers, and RUs.
Warning. Leaving. Safe zone.
Makes no sense. I've got a KT-8428LX, and I've got a JN 0333-RU, and I've got XP-6809FH, and they're all in hangars.
Mm-hmm.
So is it just giving them just ship designations?
Yeah, that's what I usually see.
Okay.
When people get in the ship, that's when you can see the name. If they're white.
Mhm. Hold on, Joker.
They're white. That makes sense.
You try to put in the bike in here, Dyer? I'm trying to see.
No. Oh my god, what the fuck happened?
I think I'm gonna try to do the same thing to you.
What ship are you trying to stick that thing in?
I'm gonna try to put it in
Come on, man. Are you serious?
I think I'm gonna try to put it on the whatchamacallit, the reclaimer. I mean the redeemer.
You should be.
It looks like it might be able to fit.
Okay.
I just don't know how big it is. You forgot it, Dyer.
No. I put it on my Redeemer and I stored it. I put it right here where did you vanish to? Oh. I put it right here and I stored it and now the fucking container's gone. Ah, you son of a bitch.
Well, when this starts,
Here, let me store it back in again and let me store it and then
Have a pleasant stay.
Okay, they're dropping Fleet Week banners. They're dropping Argo T, C, and P logos. Okay, get a little fuel in here. So when you go to purchase a
Alright, hold on. I'm storing it.
Retaliator, you're going to get the base model. No weapons.
Number 6, let me see. Hold on, Joker. Let me go to main menu and log back onto your server and then see if that works.
alright, no worries.
So there's your cargo area.
All right, now just for sake of argument,
Mm,
what other ships in that price range have better cargo?
for 7 million?
Yeah.
It depends on how much cargo this holds. I'm not sure how much it holds right off the top of my head because I've never seen it. So this is new.
Okay. Well, I was asking.
Yeah. But the C1 probably holds more. And this one now has a docking collar. There wasn't a docking collar on this ship before. You only have one elevator now.
Well, there was a docking collar. It just was in the middle of the floor and was useless. It's
Yeah, right. But I mean, they moved it. It's no longer in the floor. You have one elevator to go in and out of.
That makes sense.
And it is using the old interface. So it doesn't have the updated one yet.
Hold on, Joker. I'm sorry.
No worries.
Because the one in the floor was kind of silly. Just gonna say.
They go, Mike, cheap ass, and you go buy the shit again.
So when this one drops,
I'll be back in a few.
no worries.
No!
Yes. Okay, so yep, that's the Retaliator.
Nice.
Let me. Do a look at it once I get it stored.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Has anyone tried auto landing in this pack?
Yeah, and for me it didn't work.
Yeah, it's a 50-50 for me because it worked and some locations don't work.
So when you activate auto landing, it's not like you're 500 miles away from the docking port and it just takes you in. You got to be right above it.
Yeah, like if you're going into one of the space stations and you go into the hangar, you have to literally like be inside the hangar and then it'll adjust to landing perfectly after that.
I've never done it from far away. I've always been like above the pad or in the hangar, inside and pretty close to the deck to do it.
Yeah.
Because for a long time, you had to auto land to refuel.
The reason why I was asking is in another popular space franchise, the auto landing will literally bring you in from outer space and dock you.
Mm-hmm. I know which one you're talking
looking
about.
for the cargo terminal.
And
It's over there.
some instances, that's kind of nice.
Yep.
Especially in a high wind situation in a big ship.
Yep. It was kind of cool. Let's see. So, I'm not sure when they're going to drop this new patch.
Would this be considered whenever they drop the patch? Would that be considered the X patch that they've been talking about or not?
It's 321.1. Yes.
Hmm.
But we don't know if this new one's going to have cargo or anything like that.
Hmm.
I have no idea. It's more of an Invictus patch. So I don't see any like major changes or anything like that coming into it. But they did say that people that love to do rock mining, that the rock mining arm works now, the laser.
That's nice to know.
Yeah, because I love rock mining. That's one of my passions, to just get on one and go out and mine. And That's another thing that I have to check out in the PU that I have not had the chance to do either is check the
I don't
mole.
know. They need to
Hey,
figure
Joker.
out the. Hmm.
Go. I don't know. I think I lost that red paint, but you could have my last one.
Oh no.
Here, I'm gonna put it in this container right here.
We gotta send a friend invite. I don't know. They need
Oh,
to put the the hammerhead and the other ones be able to dock at the
Station.
spaceports.
Well, the hammerhead does, and the 890 jump is supposed to, but the the reclaimer needs to be able to dock at a station.
Yeah, because it does have a docking collar.
all right, sir. It's in
Right.
the bottom storage.
That one should be able to dock. You've got airlocks on that thing on both sides, and you should be able to dock at a space station.
And more often than not, you're selling at the admin anyway.
You got it, Joker.
Exactly.
Yep, I got it. Thank you.
All right, brother.
You said you got another one?
I had two. The other one, I guess I'll see you next batch.
Why
Now arriving.
You'll,
don't you use your paint, man? You can take it.
well, you'll
Oh,
get
no,
it
no.
pretty quick, Dar, because this one's gonna drop pretty soon.
Oh, okay. All right, Joker.
I
Neutral grass this
I
one.
can't get out of here. Oh yeah, I can.
I'm gonna go do some ants. I forgot Shave left. I was gonna do some salvage. Take our big boys out. Take Big Mama out.
I took it out earlier. I took it out yesterday.
Have any service beacons dropped?
I've not seen it. I was in the PU yesterday for a little bit, and to be fair, I wasn't really paying attention because it was. Oh Lord! I want to see a picture. I want to see a picture.
Boy, glittering. Let me see if I can see my name on the ship. I forgot what I named my ship too.
Oh God!
Uh, what did I name? I forgot what I named it. I wonder. Let me see. Hangar 6.
So basically, that is what's going on in the PTU. Hey Brian, what's up? So I don't. Did they say there was supposed to be a repair tool of some type?
Virgil.
Yeah, there was supposed to be a repair tool for the multi-tool, like a attachment, or it was supposed to be modified.
Ain't the multi-tool the repair tool itself?
That's what I'm asking. Because
Okay.
it was supposed to. There was one that's in Squadron 42 where they showed it, and you were supposed to be able to repair things with the multi-tool. Yeah, go ahead.
When I was looking at the crafting section in the reclaimer yesterday,
Yeah.
there were various canisters and a gadget you put on your multi-tool,
Uh huh.
and and the way it worked last time I used it is you pulled material, filled your canister, and then hit B to switch it to spraying it.
Yeah, that's for the RMC.
Yep, but you can fix stuff with that.
Yeah, but I'm wondering there was supposed to be If I have to go back and look and check on, but yes, they said there was a repair tool. Okay, Brian, thank you. Um, there was supposed to be at CitizenCon. There was supposed to be a multi-tool, an upgraded one that had a repair setting already on it. So I don't know if that was an attachment that we have to purchase or something like that, which I'm going to back to Cubby Blast, and maybe it's at Dumpers Depot and find out. Or if anybody can check Urkel, they may have it. I don't know.
Well, I'm right. I'm in the vicinity of Cousin Crow's. You want me to go over there and look?
If you would be so kind.
Yep, on it.
Thank you.
Things seem to have smoothed out somewhat over at Orson.
It was pretty rough for me, but maybe that's because. Oh, well, that was 22. I haven't been over there in 23 yet.
Toward the end of 22, when people stopped playing, it actually got nice.
Oh, yeah, I bet. To be totally fair, yeah, that does.
But right now, the lag is almost none.
That's pretty good.
It's rolling pretty good. So either it's middle of the day somewhere, or a bunch of people are out doing their thing and they're just not in the city.
Now arriving.
Possible.
Oh, I need to go the other way. Oh, no. It's Providence platform.
Come on, open up. There we go. Okay, I'm going to Dumpers Depot over on Area 18 and see if there's something.
Mucho gracias, Dyer.
You're welcome.
Ah, crap.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Went the
sure it's gonna
wrong
give
way.
it back to you at the end of this ship sale.
It may jump back to him on this update.
Yeah. You think it might be Monday or Tuesday?
What? This one coming down?
Yeah.
It might drop the day before. To be totally honest, they've done that before where they dropped it a day ahead of time and then activated it.
I'll be right back.
Yep. Waiting for this stuff to load in. May have to get a little food first. Do. Okay. food vendors haven't loaded in yet. How rude. And my little shops haven't loaded, so it takes a minute.
Hey Shadow, on the reclaimer, is there any way you could check on the pilot seat how much material you have?
Not in the pilot seat, no.
What do I have to go on the claw seat?
Yeah, but that might not even show it either.
Oh,
Because when you're pulling stuff in, it'll show you how much is in the you know, when you're filling it up, it'll tell you when it's full.
right.
Okay, stuff is loading back in, and it's taking a minute to catch up. There we go.
Oh, here we go. All right, sweet.
And you just want to go out there and that reclaimer, Mr. Joker. I know what you.
Mm-hmm. Go have some fun. Make some little money.
Yeah, you got to make it.
But that's what I got it for.
Right?
Not to collect particle dust on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm gonna have to do some more of that. Build up. Okay, let's see what we got here. Personal utility. Scraper beams, gadgets, fuel tanks. Nope. Let's go to personal weapons. Okay, there's a Cambriolite SRT attachment,
Hey
canisters.
guys, I have
Yeah.
information. Cousin Crows, you can buy the Combo Light SRT attachment,
Yeah.
which will recycle material and use it for patching a hole or make ship space safe.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Or CRE creds of patching a hole. Okay. Then they sell the canisters.
Yep.
Then they have the Combo SRT gun
Be
itself,
right back.
which is the bigger one.
Yeah, that's for
Strip, salvage, and make repairs with the Bio, a dual purpose salvage and repair tool, SRT, the big version.
yeah. So I guess yeah, go ahead.
And they sell the different size canisters here too. So you can buy the big repair fix it tool or the little one, either one.
Yeah, I'm at Dumpers Depot on Area 18 and I see the same thing. So it's got to be salvage and repair. So I'm just wondering if the components have damage, can they be repaired with this tool?
I would assume,
Yeah, me too.
but that's not a promising assumption.
Right.
Because if you've got an electrical component and you don't have the right materials, I don't see how this can repair it.
Agreed.
But we could be overcomplicating a simple issue too.
That's true.
Because this mechanic is really not implemented very well in game that I've seen.
So, yeah. I don't know for sure.
I mean, if you're in a heavy duty space battle and you're running a true engineering section, those guys are going to need replacement components. So you basically have two sets of everything on board.
Right.
You know, when the gun module goes down, you go over, pull out the panel, pull it out, stitch it, put it back in. Or you'd go open the panel and use this thing to fix it, which would make sense.
Right.
That would be proper in-game multi-role gameplay.
Right. because I was talking about this yesterday. For it to be a viable thing, for it to be viable, you're on a multi cruise ship.
Idris.
I would personally, I would have two of each component, and when one goes bad, you put the new replacement in. You pull the old one, and if they're talking about repairing them, you can repair it to at least bring it up to some spec where it's operable. You know, and
I could
if
see
you, yeah, go ahead.
I could see your 60 or 70% operable rate there. 100, no.
Exactly. It's not going to be top notch, but to get it to some point of functionality, you could repair it, pull the new one, so it's not totally, roached. Put that one back in, get back, you know, and take it or whatever, sell it or whatever, or do what you want with it, or have it refurbished. You know, I don't know. I just don't want the thing to be so overcomplicated that it's going to be like, really, every time I turn around, I got to get a new component or swap something out. I mean,
I would see that only being viable on multi cruise ships
mm-hmm,
because you got a single pilot fighter. You lose a component, you're pretty much down anyway.
exactly. And you're gonna
You
have
know,
if you're able to fly, get to a place where it can be repaired, then fine. But for a multi cruise ship, you're gonna have to have extras.
yeah. Now here brings another point. This game is money driven,
Yep.
so a multiplayer ship. We'll
Mm-hmm.
just take a Corvette that has 6 players on it.
Yep.
Just keep the numbers easy. Every time you go into battle, you lose components. You're paying these people. You're paying them because they're your crew
Mm-hmm.
to go do their jobs, and
Mm-hmm.
provided that they stick to their roles, unless they have multi roles like having to deal with the turrets and so on, which will
Mm-hmm.
more likely be the case,
Mm-hmm.
then you have to make enough money to be able to afford to have the ship.
Ex-
Otherwise, it's a dead loss every time you take it out.
exactly. And that's why I always start, whenever they do a massive wipe like that, I always start out with the smallest ship and build my money up to go to the next ship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to blow my whole wad of cash on one thing and something happen and it's all gone.
I mean, the really the only truly viable. There's only two ships in the game right now that are only truly viable multi cruise ships: the Mole and the Reclaimer, because both of those ships make money for every person on board.
Right.
Now, the Mole is more of opportunity to change modules because you have them on the lasers themselves.
Yep.
So that would be a good training aid to learn how to do that. The
Mm-hmm.
Reclaimer, not so much because that ship is basically a rolling warehouse with 4 foot thick armor all the way around it.
Mm-hmm.
So it can take damage. Just saying, just putting it out there.
Yeah, but it's true. It's true. There, I mean, I've thought about this for a while because it's going to take time to. I mean, pretty much everybody's going to be starting out solo to get some money going and doing box missions, salvage or whatever. You know, if you're in the smaller ship,
Right.
or if you've already got a reclaimer, which most of us do because we had them from the last drop. We built up money for a year. You know,
Right.
And we got them
Well,
all. Yeah, go ahead.
I've been paying attention to what you're saying.
Yeah,
The real moneymaker for the reclaimer is the Corvette cleanup.
sure.
I haven't seen that thing pop more than once an hour.
Well, look at it like this. The one that is always popping up is the illegal one.
Yeah,
And that's 250 what? 250K
thirty.
to pull it? No, to pull it, to pay for it.
No, it's free. It pays you 200. It pays you 30,000 to go get it.
I thought there was a fee. Hold on.
No,
one
no,
minute.
no, 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 no,
Hold on.
no. It's a Corvette is a guaranteed 300,000. If all you do is go over there, blow it up, recycle it, and play Tetris for the next 45 minutes, it's 300,000.
Okay. Now I'm seeing a Avenger Titan Renegade salvage job fee of 25,000.
Yes, but you don't mess with those. If you look underneath those at the bottom, you'll see a Drake Cutlass cleanup
Yeah,
with a 20K plus on them
yeah. Now
and a
this,
timer.
this is a Valkyrie, right?
Yeah, you don't mess with those. That's not worth it. Don't even recover the fee to get it
Yeah.
unless there's cargo involved. And if you're in a reclaimer, you're not dealing with cargo. You're just
Right.
It's too time intensive.
Now the verified ones are fee driven,
Yes, they are.
so it all
Did
depends
they?
on what you want to do. Yeah, but
Yeah. Did they change the cargo drop rate for the Wake of Disaster mission?
that I don't know. They most
'Cause
likely did because it was pretty extensive. You know what
we
I'm
need
saying?
to do that mission just to
See,
see.
but that's
Um,
a fee driven mission though.
Yeah, but there should be enough recovery on that to make up for the fee and make money.
Oh yeah,
Let's see if Wicked Disaster's in the verified. I'm not seeing it.
it's one that just drops.
Yep.
So, but okay, done 2 hours on this Snowbirds meeting room, and I appreciate everybody that stopped through and talked to me about what they had with and what experience they've had with the 23 launch. And this was some gameplay on the 23.1, which we will see some repair and engineering on the C2 so far. I don't know if it's going to be on some other ships, but we'll find out. So I hope you all enjoyed it. Thanks for everybody for stopping through, and thanks for people popping in the YouTube chat. And I will see you all next week. And we'll be in Invictus. So I may take that day. Snowbird meeting room probably won't be back for 2 weeks because I'll be covering Invictus on the regular channel. So everybody, take care. Have a wonderful Sunday, and see you in 2 weeks on the Snowbirds meeting room. Thank you.